What makes a narcissist a narcissist? And narcissistic people are driven by deep seated psychological patterns that they may have started developing as a child. But I'm going to give you three traits in what makes a narcissist a narcissist. Number one, deep insecurity and low self esteem. Even though a lot of narcissists appear to be confident, they're the life of the party, they're always vibrant, but they suffer from low self esteem. And the reason why they appear to be the loudest one in the room is because they need to overcompensate because of how they actually really feel. They need to be seen, they need to be heard because it makes them feel fulfilled. It gives them that self fulfilling that they need. Like they need to be number one. And it's not because they are confident, it's because they have such insecurities. They don't believe in themselves. As soon as the curtain is closed, they're very, they feel very worthless within inside themselves, even though they're not. That's just how they feel. So that's why they just need to just overcompensate. They just need that self-worth. And that self-worth depends on the response they get from everybody else. Number two, they lack empathy. They struggle to actually empathize with people. So when they get into a relationship, it's just completely exploitive. They just exploit the other person. They never take responsibility. It's always the person's fault. And they need that person in the relationship to make them feel good. That's why a lot of people always end up leaving a narcissist very soon into a relationship. That's why their relationship never really long. It never really lasts more than like a couple of years because the other person realized that is being reciprocated. I'm just giving and giving and giving. And that's what a narcissist does. They just take and take and take because they lack empathy. They don't seek for connection. Like someone who's empathetic and when people, do you know what's so funny is that when people say that relationship and love is lost nowadays, me, I work in the travel industry and a lot of my clients, I'd probably say 90% of them who book holidays with me and I saw out their holidays, they've been in long-term marriages. They're happy and they understand love. But when it comes to and they have extreme empathy. They care. They care for people's time. They care they value the person. They don't want to take they want to make that person feel good and the narcissist can't do that because they just lack the empathy and they're in it for themselves. They're always in relationships as long as it's serving them. And that's why they have short-term relationships. And this is definitely a sign to look out for. Number three, they have a grandiose sense of entitlement. They actually believe that the world revolves around them. And this makes them manipulative. This makes them controlling. This makes them not accept criticism. You can't criticize a narcissistic person because they believe that they are allowed to do this. They believe that they have a different rule, like a different set of laws are applied to them, which is just totally not the case. They're just in their own world. It's very crazy and it's very shocking actually, but they just have this weird sense of entitlement that someone can be in trouble for this, but they can't because no, they believe that they are superior to this person, even though we are all human beings. We all bleed, we all sleep, we all eat, we all die. But yeah, this is a common trait of a narcissistic person. Um, and yeah, this sort of thing is ingrained in the head and it develops over time. This is why parenting is just so important and just to make sure that you have awareness before becoming a parent because these mothers and fathers are great demons these days. it's very alarming, it's very scary. That's why I live in a very, very quiet, peaceful community surrounded by nature, and I just had to move out the city because wow, the demons are being created, and the ideology that's being spewed to these people nowadays is it's alarming to say the least. But those are three key traits of a narcissist. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.